In my opinion, throwing money continually at the NHS is not the answer. Why not try faith and spiritual healers to work alongside the medical people? They could take away the heavy A&E things that people are waiting hours to be seen. And if they can't help, then they can't do any harm. They don't use surgical instruments. They don't prescribe medication. They only use their hands and prayer, and sometimes just their presence with someone ill is enough. Take my case. I am diagnosed with angina, ischemic heart disease, Paget's disease, spondylitis, emphysema, bleeding hemorrhoids and a polyp, and I am registered blind through degeneration. However, I can now see distance, but I am still blurred close up, and I haven't touched medication since either October or September 2010, apart from one 7-day one-off antibiotic, which I later realized I hadn't needed. Later, after I was recovered from the macular degeneration, I took double vision, known as third nerve palsy, and the chief ophthalmologist who dealt with my blindness and my recovery and registered me blind dealt with the double vision as well. And I told him that on my next visit, the double vision would go. He laughed at that and said that the bloods they had taken was all right, except for a little drop of salt. I was taking too much salt. And when I got home, I thought about the salt, because if my bloods were okay, I couldn't understand why I had double vision. And so on feeling the left side of my temple, I felt the veins were protruding, and on the good eye side, the veins were level with the rest of my temple. And so I started each day to massage the left in a easy way. I massaged the left side of my eye, and each morning there was pus in the corner of my eye, and in that pus was a piece of hard salt. And I continually massaged the veins over the eye, and when I turned up at my next visit to the chief ophthalmologist at Inverclyde, the third nerve palsy disappeared on that day. And since then, many things have happened to me. And when I handed back the tablets, chemist gave me a letter stating I had handed them back, and the date and everything is there, proof. I have all the proofs, medical proofs, of the illnesses I suffered from and no longer do. And there is plenty of proof from people who really know me and who seen how ill I was prior to the healings. And they now see how well I look at 85 years of age. So spiritual healing works, and faith healing. My opinion is that both faith healing and spiritual healing was involved in my recovery from the illnesses that I am diagnosed with. So why not give the faith healers a chance to work with the medical people? I'm quite sure they would be willing to do so, because on watching a Sunday show with Nick Campbell, there was one man brought that up about spiritual healing, and that they weren't allowed to do anything in the hospitals. And in my opinion, it would help the NHS to recover from what is happening today in this crisis, in physical health and mental health. But that is up to the authorities who deal with these things. I can only hope that they will see that there is an opportunity here to do something positive about the NHS crisis. Throwing money at the NHS, in my opinion, will do absolutely no good. However, that is for the authorities to decide upon. In the last page of my book, A Walk of Conscience, I have written a warning to readers not to try what I did and stop taking their medication at once. They must consult their doctor, and if they feel that the medication they are taking is not helping them. But do not try to do what I did. I had good reason for to stop my medication. Maybe you will read about that in my next book. However, I sincerely hope that those who can make the decisions will think very carefully about what I have said. Thank you for listening to an old man, and God bless you all.